Hey, it's Cosmic Charles, and I'm back with another video. So, Acid Trip is a deck that's always been near and dear to my heart, and I used to grind it a lot in leagues. That was until the Brothers War came out, and the power level of Pauper went up high enough that I just didn't feel competitive enough. But prior to that point, I was actually doing pretty decently, like a lot of 4-1s with it. I never able to get a 5-0, unfortunately. But a new card got printed called Cryogen Relic, which is just amazing in this deck. And I probably don't have to explain this to anyone, but I will anyway. So basically, when you eat, it's like a synthesizer, except you get to draw the card instead of it being exile. When it enters, you draw a card, and when it leaves, you draw a card. That works really well when you're running cards like Dream Stalker and Core Skyfisher, which require you to return a permanent. So essentially, what this is a control deck, and I usually don't play control. So in preparation for this league, I've been playing a lot in tournament practice with it, and in the queues as well, where it's performed all right. I really want to have some good matches in this league. That's my goal. I don't care so much about going positive or negative in the results, but I really want to have fun matches, and I'm a little concerned that this deck's not going to be able to do it if it runs into a lot of non-interactive stuff. Although you do have some interesting games against some strategies. I won't get into it now. But this deck has a lot of flex because you run these cards called like Flicker of Fate and Teferi's Time Twist, which are almost like modal spells because it allows you to utilize the permanent. I can't say permanent permanence on the battlefield. um, the jab in the battlefield. And what are your permanents? Well, you have, I'll get into the land base later, but we have like the Omen of the Sea, the Spreading Seas. I chose this copy of Spreading the Seas for the architecture because all my lands are architecture based. And even Ash Barrens, although it's ruins, that's still, type of architecture. And Cryogen Relic as well. This is part of your engine of the deck, and I really like Cryogen Relic because it let me go up to 12 of these like turn two plays because these are really your only turn two plays: the Relic, the Omen of the Sea, and the Spreading Seas. Seeker of the Way can occasionally be, but the other ones like what are you gonna? Oh, and also Journey. But other times like what are you going to do? So despite having like 36 two drops in the deck, you don't actually have that many two-drop plays. So having the Cryogen Relic was great. Prior to Cryogen Relic, I was running something pretty similar to this. It was I called it 8 Seas Acid Trip. It had 4 Omen of the Sea and 4 Spreading Sea. Omen of the Sea is really good. It's particularly because it has flash. It is a preordain on a stick, so that's good enough. That's pretty good as it is. But the fact that it has flash means it just makes you so much more versatile. Anyway, back onto what I was talking about before. So you use your Flicker of Fate effects in your Teferi Time Twist, so they're slightly different to get these as like modal spells. For example, you can use it as a protection spell for your creature, and if you also have like an enchantment on the battlefield or a relic, you can bounce it back and make it like a nice clean 2-for-1. You can combine it with your Journey to Nowhere in order to like basically turn this into a journey. And there is another trick you can do as well. So when you cast a journey and you respond to the trigger in the stack by flickering it, you just exile the creature forever with the Flicker of Fate. Now, let's say that your opponent only has one creature in the battlefield that you would want to exile. Well, in that situation, hopefully you have a Core Skyfisher or a Dreamstalker on the battlefield, because then you can use the journey to exile your own bounce creature and then cast another bounce creature or a flicker spell, like a Dreamstalker, like on that other journey, in order to get another use out of the journey and draw a card by like having your Core Skyfisher or Dreamstalker enter back onto the battlefield. So that's pretty sweet. And then, of course, there's the namesake of the deck. That's Reality Acid. So Reality Acid is one of the reasons why you're running for Flicker of Fate and 2 Teferi's Time Twist. It's expensive to cast. So going like Reality Acid, Fish, Score 5, should bring it back, replay, and so forth and so on. Well, that was good enough like 10 years ago. It's not going to be good enough today, or even like years before today. Yeah, so instead what you do is you're using your Flicker of Fate effects to flicker it, which means if you go at Reality Acid on turn 3, you can destroy two lands on turn 4 by going Flicker of Fate plus Dreamstalk or double Flicker or something like that. Previously, I would run Rescue, so you can do that type of stuff, little like with less mana, but it's not as good as Teferi's Time Twist. And also, there's the White Rescue now. But again, I don't think I think Teferi's Time Twist is better. I was running an Echoing Truth in this Dispel slot, and I really liked it because it's just so much card draw with Cryogen Relic or it's a really good way of filling up your hand, and it's early game, but I really wanted a third Dispel, so, you know, the sacrifices had to be made. Yeah. Oh, 4 Secret of the Way. So I'm only running 12 creatures, which is one of the weaknesses of this deck. But you just need something beefy, and you need life gain. So you run the 4 Secret of the Way. You have a decent number of ways to protect it, and you can make it very large as well. While it doesn't draw a card, Muldrifter's too high curve. I actually cut Muldrifter, I think, when Omen of the Sea came out years ago. Omen of the Sea is really good in this deck. All right, what else? So life gain is really important in this deck because you're kind of slow. So half of your lands gain life. You have the 4 Tranquil Cove, you have the 3 Radiant Fountain, and the 1 Kabira Crossroads. And you have 3 Azorius Chancery, which can pick up the Radiant Fountain or the Kabira Crossroads or the Tranquil Coves. So in total, just using your lands, you can gain 18 life. You can also use your like Court Skyfisher, bring back a fountain or a crossroads or whatever. You can do that too. I have done that before. Sometimes you need to, and you just draw so many cards. It's usually all right. Onto the sideboard for Hydro for burn. We're only running 2 Dispel on the sideboard because a lot of the matchups where you'd want to spell, you also want other things, so it's kind of hard to bring in 4. Yes, makes us weaker against High Tide, but we're just sitting ducks to High Tide anyway. So I mean, I'm not gonna cast my pearls before Swine. Anyway, I think that about covers it. So let's run it into a league. I've played against. I've had a. Okay, that's fine. I've had good matchups against Burn and Affinity in the queues and also in like the practice. So I feel like we're pretty well positioned against like Affinity and Burn decks. Removal pile decks I haven't played too much against. I am concerned that they'll just be able to kill everything we have. Because while we do have these flicker effects, they run like just massive amounts of removal. The plan against them is to try and color screw them with Spreading Seas and Reality Acid. Oh yes, and I'm also running the Architecture lands, I think. Okay, there we go. So I am recording, yes? Yes, I am. So hopefully we can have a good, nice league here, and I can upload this video. If it's not interactive, then I don't know if I'll be able to. And I really hope this isn't a Ponza player. I can't keep this hand, unfortunately. I am running an even split between white and blue, but that's because I just don't want to get color screwed. Uh-oh. Like, I'm running 22 lands, but frequently I will just not draw any lands. Like, it's crazy. How many one-landers was this in a 22-land deck? My multi-floor cards, that's 3 mulligans. So that is a lot of that is a lot. So I'll get rid of these, that, and this. I don't think I'm going to show the opponent what I'm on. I'm just going to see what they're on. That's crazy. I don't think you should run 23 lands though. I feel like that's too many lands. So they're on gates. I don't want to show them what I'm on. They choose black. Okay. What is a black dragon gate? No, they choose white. There's some type of gate stack. Should I show them what I'm on? I'm not going to. Maybe I could have done something there because of Cryogen Relic, but I really don't want them to bring in like Pyroblasts, post board. I multi 4. I just feel like I wasn't going to be able to get there. Maybe I could have. I just really didn't want to show them what I was on for a game that I did not think I was going to win. I feel like this is a good matchup for us. We just really have to hope that we're not going to keep getting all these one-landers. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I see more two-landers on my 18, like my 16-land decks. I don't get it. All right. So, we're on the play for turn 2. We have a keepable hand. We're going to keep it. It's slow, but you can keep these types of hands when you're on the play. So, I'll just play the Ash Baron's Pass. And hopefully this opponent thinks we're on combo or something. They play the black dragon gate, and they choose white. So some type of black-white gate stack. I'll tap the Ash Barons. I'll play the Chancery. Now we have the Spreading Seas. So this is actually a pretty favorable matchup for us, which is one of the reasons why I didn't really want to show them what we were on about. because of what we can do. We have more blue, typically, than white in terms of things we can cast, so I am going to take a second island. And then we'll pass the turn. Game 2, I should put a stop on my upkeep. I might want to cast and open the season. No, I don't think I do, because I really want to draw lands. What color should we use? 2 black-white lands. I don't really know what's happening. I'm going to hold on to this Spreading Seas, I think. Yeah, so I could have cast it on my upkeep. I just, I don't think there's any real reason to. Don't really know what we're up against. It could be a remove a pile deck. I am going to take this Journey and this Cryo Relic, because Cryo is better for filling your hand up. I do need to get some stuff on the battlefield, because I'm struggling with potentially discarding. So while I did top the Cryo, I don't know if I should cast it next turn. I think I should. I don't want to throw my Core Skyfisher just blindly into removal. I think I want to wait until I draw a Flicker effect so I can attempt to 2-for-1 them. I have this Spreading Seas for their Basilisk Gate as well, so we're in an all-right position. Don't quite know what's going on, so we'll do this. I'm just going to lead on the, I'm going to leave open double blue to bluff a counterspell, and just play a Cryo Relic. And then on their end step, I'm going to cast another Omen of the Seas. And do we draw a Flicker effect yet? No. But we do draw a land, which is great, because we needed this. I played a land, right? I have. So I'm still going to cast the Omen of the Seas. I can always play this Ash Barrens if I have a 5-mana play I want to make, which I probably won't. They sacrifice their Nutrient Block. Oh, and I need to start playing faster. I actually, timing the opponent is one of my win cons, so I need to start playing much, much faster. They have more time than me right now. So while I will still try to comment, I need to play much, much faster. So time is one of the... I've won a lot of matches by timing my opponent, by just because there's a lot of this. So I need to start playing a lot faster. I'll still comment, but I'll need to play quick. So I know where my Spreading Seas is going now. So what do they play? They do that. Their mana is tight enough that I don't think it's worth going after their colored sources. Oh, they're gonna get my Spreading Seas then, or my Omen of the Sea. Probably my Spreading Seas if I had to guess, because that's probably a good bet for them. I already have a what did they take? They took my core. Oh, because it's a thing. Oh, they take my other core Skyfisher? 2 Skyfishers. That's actually probably a good bet, actually. I forgot that they could take that. So I'm going to go Omen of the Sea. And it's looking like we're going to be trying to... what's the word I'm looking for? No, that was really good that they took double core Skyfisher there. That was good for them. Let's see. What is taking so long? All right, so... Okay. I have the Flicker of Fate Reality Acid, so I do have a 5-mana play. All right, so put on top. And we are going to start trying to get them out of lands now. Okay. We're going to leave them with their Basilisk Gate, because we can kill 2 lands this turn. All right, play. This. Reality Acid, you get your black whatever gate. And then I can go Flicker on my Reality Acid. Attach it back to this gate. And there. So now we're going to start taking them down on lands. Really wish they didn't double discard a core Skyfisher, so that's like really bad for us. We go Carrot. All right. I'm going to change your black Dragon Gate into an island. We can take them off of colors, assuming they don't have a land drop this turn, if we draw another Flicker effect or a bounce spell. And we now have more time than our opponent, so that's a good thing. I forgot that I conceded whatever game this was, the first game. I don't know if I care about the green mana. They might run Pulse, so maybe I should. All right, I'm going to lead on an Omen of the Sea. I do want that Flicker of Fate. I don't want this Journey. I'm going to flicker the Reality Acid. I'm going to put the Reality Acid on their Black Dragon Gate. Okay. And they're still at 3 lands. I'm going to, with Spreading Seas, this Citadel Gate, I guess. The problem with doing this, though, is I'm not drawing cards, and I'm just basically trading cards for lands. So I do need to be able to, like, pick up a Relic at some point. All right, this blue, Spreading Seas or Citadel Gate. There's a Dreamstalker. I am still going to pick up the whatever it's called. All right, what's he doing with that white? I'm probably going to, with the black, sacrifice something, I guess. And I'll pick up the Reality Acid. Okay. So now they don't have black mana right now. They might be able to draw into it. And I need to draw into some things. I am probably just going to cast this Core Skyfisher. Not this Core Skyfisher, what am I saying? Oh, they cast down my dude. Okay. I'll just play this Seeker away then. I'm going to stop my upkeep because I'm going to probably scry with the Omen of the Seas, trying to hit a non-creature spell. Or a Core Skyfisher or something like that. Let's see if they have another land. Oh, wow, they just conceded because I color locked them. Yes. All right, we got there. Okay. So, game 2 is going to be harder. They know where we're up, what we're doing now. I imagine there's going to be more discard and such. Holy Light, not very good. Dispel, not very... Oh, do I have anything to cut Dispel for? I mean, Dispel's fine, I suppose. I don't know if I want Relics. You probably run the Rats, but that's all right. They run Temporal Inversion, so I'm just going to have to let them discard whatever. I'm not going to try and play around it, because they can just take anything. It's really hard to play around. I'll play around it if I can, but I don't know if I can. So, Espanza. Oh, geez. This is a slow hand, but this is a slow deck. I will keep it, because I don't want to mulligan. I am on the draw too, though. Oh, they go to 5 cards. I have 2 Reality Acids in my hand as well. It's arguable if I should have conceded game 1. I've been thinking about that, because, like, had I just played the land, I may have been fine. But the problem was, it's 4 cards, great. So that was a very good pickup in the Ash Barrens. We have 14 untapped lands, so it's not like the most unlikely thing in the world that you would draw another one there. I'm probably going to lead on the Cryo Relic, if I would guess. Well, there's a Duress. Well, I'll just go... So whatever they leave us with is what we'll lead on. I'll grab myself a Plains. So they're either going to get Cryo Relic or Omen, I would imagine. I don't think they'll take the Journey. So they take my Cryo. I'm going to play a Plains, and I'm going to play... I'm going to hold up Omen of the Sea, because they could have some type of sorcery speed enchantment. Like what's that thing called? They chose white as well. If they'd chosen red, I probably would have cast it there. Okay, Lambas. Telefantastic. Alright. I say that because Lambas, for some reason, reminds me of the word bombastic. It's probably because of the bass. Do they choose red? No, they choose white. Well, I'm just going to flash in this Omen of the Seas. Scry 2. Flicker as Fate Core Skyfisher. I think I want both of these. I think I'm going to put Core Skyfisher on top my... Oh, it doesn't actually matter because I'm drawing both of them. Never mind. Will I have to discard, though? I hope not. I don't think I will. So I'm going to lead on the Dreamstalker, returning the Omen of the Seas. All right, Dreamstalker. Return Omen of the Seas. Chancery. Turn Plains. Then pass the turn. I don't know if I'll go Upkeep Omen or not. I think I'm fine drawing more lands, so I guess I won't. You go Upkeep Omen to filter your draw step. I don't think I really need that lands either. It's a journey, not the greatest. So I'm just going to do the same thing as before, and the reason why I'm doing this is I really don't want to... I want to leave my Flicker of Fate open to protect one of my creatures. So that's the plan there. And I'm just going to go Omen of the Sea on their end step. Then next turn cast the course... Oh, but then I have to return the Omen of the Sea. I'm still going to go Omen of the Sea on their end step. There's a chance that they'll try and kill my Dreamstalker here, and then I can maybe get some value that way. If they use Edict spell, I don't know if I'll flick it in response to return itself, but I might. Reality Acid looking worse here, but maybe but in the late game you can take out like 3 lands with it. So all right. Now this deck does not win quickly. I will say that much. Scry 2, perfect. Acquire Relic and a Seeker. I don't know if I want this Seeker of the way. I don't think I want it yet. I'm going to put it on the bottom. It is kind of a good time for it, but I also need lands. All right. And Seeker of the Way doesn't draw cards. Okay. There's a Cabiria Crossroad. I'm going to play a Cryogen Relic. I'll draw a card. And I'll play Cabiria Crossroads. Gain some life. And now I can't F6. Our opponent conceded pretty quickly, though, so time isn't going to be a factor here, so I don't have to worry about that. We now have double of these things on the battlefield, so I can cast the Core Skyfisher next turn and have protection open. The question is if I should tap out for a Journey on the end step. I think I will, and then if they kill the Dreamstalker, they kill the Dreamstalker. I can have my protection for the Flicker of Fate. And because when you have one creature in the battlefield, like that's either a Dreamstalker or a Core Skyfisher, if they have an Edict spell, you can flicker it and then bounce it to itself. So, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, so, do I want to discard this turn? Yes, I'm fine with discarding. Okay. I'll return the Cryo. All right. And I'll discard a Reality Acid. You only need one of them, and also, like I said, it's not looking that great. You could have also discarded a Journey there. They go Eviscerator's Insight, making another rabbit. They are drawing out of their mulligan. And I haven't really been able to put a clock on. I don't know if that was it's so hard for me not to go for the 2-for-1. I mean, actually, it's a 3-for-1. Like, not only did I fizzle their, Doomblade, I also drew 2 cards. I'm going to draw 2 cards off of this Cryo Relic. It's really hard to say no to that deal. So, I wasn't going to. All right, so now I have 5 mana. I can go Ash Barrens, basic land cycling, grab myself an island, because I have more blue spells in my deck, and play a Cryogen Relic. And there's my third reality acid, so I'm really not minding discarding that now. Again, I'm going to be waiting for another flicker effect. I am being a little too patient, though. I really need to get this Core Skyfisher down. Probably next turn, regardless of whether I have a flicker effect or not. There's a Cauldron Familiar. The cool thing is, though, is like I'm just not concerned at all about their Basilisk Gate because I can deal with it very easily. They would... Okay, and what are they doing? They have one card in hand, so I feel like I should go for the Core Skyfisher. Now I want the Seeker of the Way. I'm going to bottom this Azorius Chancery. I'm going to top this Seeker Way because I just want to have more beef. More beef on the table. So I'm going to play this Island. I'm going to play this Core Skyfisher. And I will return the Cryo Relic still, even though you can use Omen of the Sea at instant speed to potentially protect your Seeker of the Way. Just because, you know, that's what we're doing. And I'm also probably going to sacrifice one of these Omen of the Seas, depending on what happens next turn. Sure, I'll swing in for one. Okay. And they could discard my Cryogen Relic, but I don't mind that. These journeys are looking really bad. But I'm sure there's a reason to have them. Maybe they should just be Dispels. Yeah, they probably should have just been Dispels. This is my first time playing against, like... well, and I'm sure I've played against it in tournament practice at some point. Not this version of Gates. I think it was the blue-white one. Like Caw Gates. So what are they doing here? They have another discard spell. There's a Duress. So they can take my Cryo, which is probably the best card in my hand right now, based on what they have. These Journeys are not very good. Probably if this was game 3 and I hadn't conceded game 1, I don't think I would have these. I don't think I'd have 4 of them in here. Yeah, they take my Cryo. That's fine, though. I don't really want to use this Spreading Seas until I see something. But I do want to trigger the thing. I'll probably just cast a Journey to trigger it if I have to. Like Journey just on a rabbit token. Nutrient block, okay. And I do think I'm going to crack this Omen of the Seas. They can kill my Seeker of the Way. I don't think it's, or my Core Skyfisher. I think it's fine. I also think if they had removal, maybe they would have used it. No, maybe they do have removal and they're just choosing not to use it. It's fine if they do. They can be empty-handed. It's not like they can remove both my creatures. I'll put this Radiant Fountain on the bottom. And I'll put this Core Skyfisher on top. Great draw with that Core Skyfisher, by the way. Alright, they have one card in hand. The question is it something that's going to be bad? Well, if they do blow up my Omen of the Sea, I'll just return the Core Skyfisher or the Dreamstalker to my hand. Okay. Turn Omen of the Sea. Play Omen of the Sea. And is this instant speed? Doesn't make a rabbit. Okay. At instant speed, just gains life at instant speed. They're a food deck. And I'm going to scry 2. Put on bottom. Put on top. And I guess I will play into a Crypt Rats. Play another Seeker of the Way. Oh, no. I can't attack with my Seeker this turn. Unless I want to trade it for 3 rabbit tokens. I don't want to trade it for 3 rabbit tokens. So I won't. Instead, I'll just attack like this. Then next turn, I'll do something. I have the Spreading Seas, Reality Acid, Journey. This is definitely riskier, though. And I'm not going to sacrifice the Omen of the Sea on my upkeep because I need something to bounce back. Oh, do they? Oh, they're going to have 5. I'm going to lose my Dreamstalker here. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Oh, well. So I'll lose my Dreamstalker, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Oh, and when you sacrifice it. Okay, that was... Okay, that's what I was missing. Okay. So our opponent got us there. We really have to hope they don't draw Crypt Rats here. Or some form of one-sided field wipe like Arms of Hadar. Right, they draw a card, they gain 3. We're going to go Journey on their Cauldron Familiar, I guess? Or should it be the Rabbit token? It depends on how tapped out they are. Alright, you can take whatever. I guess I'd take the Spreading Seas here. They've gotten rid of 1 Cryo, I have 1 Omen, so I have 3, so I still have 5 of the good card draw spells in my deck. I'm kind of due to be drawing the 4th one soon, since I'm almost halfway through. So I guess it's just going to be Journey, take your Cauldron Familiar, and then if they sacrifice it, they sacrifice it. I think so. Because that's the one that I want to, like, get off the board more than anything else. Yeah, they take the Spreading Seas, which is the right call. And they play a Basilisk Gate. So I'm going to need to get rid of that gate. They pump their dude to it. Oh, Pestilence. So they can... That's strange. Alright. Do I have a flicker effect for the Pestilence? So, hopefully we can Reality Acid that Pestilence. Let's see. We get to scry 2 here. We're going to try and draw into a bounce or flicker effect for their Pestilence. Okay. That's a Cryo Relic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we take that Cryo Relic, we cannot draw into a thing and use it, so we're not going to. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Reality Acid on your Pestilence. And I'm going to flicker it now so that they can't, you know, stop me from gaining life. They would have to wipe their entire board to do that, but, I mean, that's probably what they were planning on doing anyway. It does mean that I have to put this Reality Acid on the table, but on my end step rather than theirs, but I think it's worth it. Come on over and do the twist. All right, so we did it. We won match 1. Great start for the league. I'm going to take a little break because these are quite grindy games. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, we are back. There we go. So, what? Oh, yeah. So the reason why I don't want to run 23 land here is because you're running 12 of these, like, cantrip type cards. Like these enchantment cantrips. So I feel like we're just going to cantrip into lands. And I don't want to flood out. So that's why, and, like, having 4 Ash Barrens helps to, like, thin your deck out as well. So I really don't want to go up to 23. I really like having the 12 cantrip enchantments, because, like I said in the beginning of the video, you kind of need them. In order to, like, for your deck to function. Okay, so we have a cantrip, we have lands, I think we keep. We have some flicker effects, so if this is a creature, sorry, if this opponent is on, like, a creature-based deck, we might be able to get them with that. Do I turn to Spreading Seas? Probably. No, I don't, because I'm concerned about them picking up that Bajuka Bog. Do I turn to Omen of the Seas? Yes. So I'm just going to play this Ash Barrens, so I can, you know, like, do something this turn. This deck is so slow that you really need to, like, play spells when you can play spells. Otherwise, you risk falling behind. Now, this might be a slower matchup, so maybe it would have been... Oh, this island. Okay, good, they tap out. For Modern Age, I'm just going to go Omen of the Sea, and I am going to... Should I Spreading Seas Apajuka Bog? Do I want another Journey? I think I do. All right, put on top, put on top. I really need to hope to draw some lands. That should be fine. I do not want to Spreading Seas Apajuka Bog. I feel like this they might run Aqueduct, whatever it's called. Also, I'd rather get rid of a... Oh! Vault of Whispers. They could still run it, but that makes me... No, you know what? It is just so much more valuable to resolve this Cryogen Relic, I think. And Kabira Crossroads. Since now if I can... It's a better thing to return. I can't journey that Viscerator's Insight. So okay, and there's a Mist Vault Bridge. So I am going to return this Ash Barrens, I think, so that I can flicker it. So I guess I'll just go for the blue this. They don't have some stuff up. So I'm going to go Dreamstalker. I'm not going to return the Cryogen Relic, because it would mean I'd have to discard this turn. So I'm just going to return the Omen of the Sea. They didn't counter. So yeah, I'm just going to return the Omen of the Sea. I don't want to discard. Azorius Chancery. And I'm going to return this Ash Barrens. And I'm going to cycle it for an island. And again, I need to start playing faster. I'm just going to yield until next end step. And let's see what they do. So I'm going to go cycle. Oh, and they just kill it? Sure, that's fine. I'm going to grab an island. I'm going to play the Radiant Fountain. I'm going to try and do some things on their end step here. I for some reason, I thought I had a Core Skyfisher. I do not have a Core Skyfisher. So I'm still going to hold this Spreading Seas. I'm going to wait, and because I don't want to play into their Spell Pierce. Because my plan is to cast this Omen of the Seas. I'm not too worried about the beats from their Vector Glider quite yet. I will exile it when I get the opportunity, but I would just like to flicker it and like get my other creature. Oh, and they just sacrifice it anyway. So, yeah, that's fine by me. Omen of the Seas, do you want to counter? No, they don't. There's a Reality Acid. That's something I'm actually into. But I would want them to tap out. So this means that cutting them off of black is far more feasible now. I'm going to go after their Bajuka Bog, because that makes more sense to me. So Spreading Seas your Bajuka Bog. And if they have the, whatever it's called, the Aqueduct, I could always time twist it. I'm just going to hold this Secret of the Way until I have more protection up for it. I'm not doing the Mist Vault Bridge because they could sacrifice it. There's a Cryogen Relic. I really want to kill this Mist Vault Bridge. Oh, they're tapping out? Yes. So I'll just discard this life gain land. One, two, three, 1, 2. So right now I do lose to a Spell Pierce. So do I want to attempt to scry into another land? I don't think I do. Alright. Reality Acid on your Mistvault Bridge. Oh, they abjure. Okay. I'll just journey your, do I journey your rat? I think I do, because I don't want to get, you know what? I don't. I get my Reality Acid down now. Reality Acid your Mistvault Bridge. And hopefully they don't have the bounce land. They go Cryo. And what do they do? Black for another Rats. Discarded Journey. Vanishing. I'm going to play a Seeker of the Way. See if they counter. They don't. So I'm going to go to my end. So I'm going to play this Chancery. Pick up this Radiant Fountain. And I'm going to go to my end step, and I'm going to cast the Teferi's Time Twist. Or I could Flicker of Fate. I'll Flicker of Fate, because I feel like they probably have counter. And I can then Teferi's Time Twist on the end step, and just take them off of an island or something. So they do have it. That's fine. On their end step, I'll Teferi's Time Twist. Because this lets me wait until their end step to get it down. Okay. So not the greatest so far. This matchup I've had a little bit of experience with. Seems about 50-50. Their land base is somewhat insulated against my dusts because they have so many non-basics. Okay, now the question is, do I scry my upkeep? I don't think I do. I am going to put the stop there anyway. Reality Acid on your island, I guess. Or should it be on your Modern Age? I'll put it on an island. Okay. There's a Cryogen Relic. I'll cast it. Trigger the Seeker of the Way. I'll play a Radiant Fountain. And I'll get in for 3. And I'm going to sack the Omen of the Seas on the end step. And they sack their Cryogen Relic. I'm kind of fine with that. Their dude's becoming a creature next turn. I gotta play faster. I have no, I guess yield until the next end step. I gotta play faster because this is very well a matchup that might come down to time. Oh, they have Sneaky Snacker. Wow. Is this a matchup for Holy Light, I wonder? And a Hard Evidence. And they get in for 4. And they're coming in for 8 next turn in the air. So that's not good for me. So I need to hit something good with this thing. That's a Flicker of Fate, so that means I can exile both of their Sneaky Snackers. Do I want to sacrifice one of these Cryo Relics? Or is it the refurb that I want to get rid of? Ideally, I draw more than one card. So I'm actually going to put it on... I'm actually going to exile their refurbished familiars. Because I don't want them flickering those. I'm going to let the reality acid go away as well. So I'm going to go this. Turn off auto yields. Journey to nowhere. Problem is they have 5 cards in hand. I have to imagine they have some form of interaction here. Oh, unless it's all black. They could all be black spells, that's true. Journey targeting your refurb. Flicker of Fate the journey. And they counterspell. Okay. So I just get 1 refurb then. I'll play a cryo. And that's a Core Skyfisher. That was a great draw. Core Skyfisher. Return the cryo. And I'll play a Plains. Although I should have... Oh, well, I guess they don't have black mana yet. But, I mean, if they do draw the black mana, I'm going to have to discard the Seeker of the Way. So that was... Maybe I should have held that Plains. And they tap down my dude. They draw a card. And they play Mistfall Bridge. So turn off auto yields. Do I want to sacrifice my Cryogen Relic in an attempt to draw into a flicker effect so I can get their Mistfall Bridge? I don't think I do. I'll just let this I'll just let this happen. I have 3 more Spreading Seas I can draw as well. All right. Upkeep. Yeah, there it is. Nice. All right. Spreading Seas, your Mistfall Bridge, please. Okay. Seeker. Do you have Abjure? Okay, draw a card. There's a Dreamstalker, so I'm going to go Dreamstalker. Return Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. And I'm going to play the Seeker of the Way. And I'm just going to hold these relics in order to trigger Seeker for the next turn. And I'm holding the island for potentially them drawing a refurb. There's a Hard Evidence. Okay. Doing a pretty good job of cutting them off of black. That's pretty good. They have a pretty massive board. So I'm going to lose some number of these Seeker of the Ways probably. I'm going to begin by shuffling my library. And, well, thinning my library. Basic land cycling. Grab another island. Play the island. I'll go Chancery. Cryo Relic. So I'm recording this, right? Okay, good. All right. They're going to be 4/4s. I need them to be 5/5s. So, like, a bounce creature also works. So any spell or bounce creature is what we're looking for. That'll do. Oh, they have the counterspell. So now I can't really attack because they're only 4/4s. Yeah, I can't attack. All right, so how many counter magic spells do they have left? And the reason why I can't attack is because there's a Bajuka Bog. That's not good for me. And I'm 5 minutes down on clock? Oh no. That's really not good for me. So here's a Flicker of Fate. So I'm going to attempt to flicker my Dreamstalker here. I really need to win this game. They have another counter spell. Wow. And now they have black mana, so we're in trouble. So now I have to win the next games very quickly. I still think I bring in my Dusts. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 counter spells they've seen. So I mean, that's pretty good for them. They also run Abjures though, so I mean, who knows? I'll block with a Core Skyfisher. Maybe they can kill it. It's fine. Oh, they have the ninja? Oh no, they sacrifice it. I see. Using the black mana. Oh, they have a Dreamstalker. So I'm going to need to do this. Crouch and Relic on this dude. Draw a card. Because this is going to give them their... I'm going to hold on to this Omen of the Sea for a Storm Count. Not Storm Count. What am I saying? Something else. Okay, upkeep. So now I'm going to use this Omen of the Seas to go through my library. I need to make these things 5/5s. They can kill one of them, actually. So 4/4 might be fine. That's really good. All right. Put on top. Put on top. Another Omen of the Sea. All right. So assuming that I can draw... So hopefully I have another way. I can draw into another way of triggering my Seeker of the Way. Put on top. Now I'll take a draw. And I did. I drew into it. Now I'll go Core Skyfisher. I think they have the Abjure, though. Oh, they don't. Okay, that's great for me. Return this. Play Island. Crouch and Relic. Man, I really should have been playing faster. I feel so far behind. They have 5 minutes. All right, on me. Another Cryo Relic. Like, I have to win this game. Otherwise, I don't think it's possible for me to win the next two. Which is, I've won by doing this. So, like, it's a double-edged sword being such a slow deck. This is a 6/6. They can't kill any of these, but they can chump. All right, and swinging for 12. F6. Six. All right, what are they doing here? They Ghastly Demise something. Seeker of the Way. They Bajuka Bog. And we need them to start using their clock. That's what this game is now about. Sack. Put on top. And put on top. I cannot use this, whatever it's called, yet. 6. I'm just going to yield till next end step. Undo. I put a stop back on my upkeep. Okay. I need to start killing their creatures, though, somehow. That's good. I need this journey. Alright, so put on top. Put on top. This. Dreamstalker. Let's see if they can that. They don't. Okay. Turn Cryo. Cryo. Okay. Journey. Okay. Journey your Vector Glider. Okay. Dispel. I don't want to get blown out by some stuff, so I'm just going to swing in with the one Seeker of the Way here. Oh, they just chump. Alright, so I guess I should have. Our opponent is... Oh, and they sack? Chump sack? Yeah, that makes sense. And that brings it back, so that does nothing. That was not a good play on my part. But I don't have time to think things through. Like, I have to win this game, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because of their sneaky snackers. However, on the bright side, this has been a pretty fun game so far, so that's good. All right. I guess I will attack Flicker Journey. Okay. So now I can't actually F6, so that's a problem. I desperately need to win this game, though. Okay. So what am I going to do in my end step here? Oh, that's another one of those. So I guess I'll just do this now. Omen of Thieves. Put on bottom. I'll top a journey. Put on top. Let this resolve. Discard Reality Acid. Okay. Turn off auto yields. Journey. I'm going to journey your Sneaky Snacker. You're going to sack it. That's fine. Always yield. I'm attacking with everything again. Oh, and they're just letting them die. Okay. Okay. Now I suppose, was that all? This is all their. Was that all of their? No, that wasn't all the refurbers. So you could have a fourth refurb. I should have sacked the cryo relic. I guess I can put it on my own creature. All right, sneaky snackers come back. There's a Murmuring Mystic. Turn off auto yields. They cast a Hard Evidence. I'll flicker a Journey. Cancel. White. Journey. White. Generic. They go Abjure. I will do this. Sacrifice this. If I lose this game, I'm going to concede. Because I won't be able to win 2 games in the amount of time we have left. Then the question is, do I tap my own creature here? I think I do. Except I'll tap this one. Well, at least I drew that. Alright, so I need to bring back my Journey to Nowhere in this situation. And they cast down one of my Core Skyfishers. They now have 3 birds. There's a Teferi's Time Twist, so that means I can just go this, Core Skyfisher. Pick up Journey, exile that and that. No, that and that. That gives them 3. So I need to pick up something here. With 11 cards in hand, I think it should be the Journey. Or should it be the Cryo Relic? I'll pick up the Journey. Always yield. Turn off auto yields. White, generic. Journey to Nowhere. Target your Mystic. Flicker. F6. I guess I could have attacked with the Dreamstalker. And I'll take your refurb. Alright, Chancery. Right now they're winning on the card draw thing too. So I can't really attack here. I can't afford to lose even one of these Core Skyfishers to combat. I need to wait until I can draw another way of dealing with like their Sneaky Snackers or something. Sneaky Snacker is what won them this this match pretty much, because whoever wins game 1 is the one who wins. All right. Core Skyfisher. Always yield. Turn Journey. Always yield. Play Journey. Grab one of your snackers. Okay. Play Fountain. Attack with both my Core Sky. Attack with everything. Yeah, attack with all. Alright. I don't know how many cast downs I've seen here. 1, 2, 3 cast downs. They could have more cast downs. Okay. Slowly grinding them down, but again, like, we need to draw another way of dealing with the sneaky snacker. Really don't want to go down just to one Dreamstalker. Alright. They can just stonewall our Dreamstalkers. I can't attack. I need to kill that sneaky snacker. Oh, there's a hard evidence, so they can draw another card. Spreading Seas. I mean, I have to. Spreading Seas, you're a Bajuka Bog. Alright. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Actually, I don't mind if they flicker that. Okay. Always yield. And a cove. I don't have much of a choice. I'm just going to swing in. Oh, and for some reason they're not doing the killing one of them. Don't know why that is, but they have. I guess they have the reasons. Oh boy. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to win this match, even if we win this game. Are they drawing 2? If they draw 2, then yeah, they just drew 2 cards. So we are going to win this game. I believe that if they draw 1 more card for sure, we can win. Or we? Oh no, we're still going to deck first. No, we're still going to deck first. So we need to. I need to do something here. All right. So Spreading Seas, target your Bajuka Bog. All right, we're still going to deck first. So we need to keep going for it. Okay. But previously, people would run Muldrifter, and I was able to get them by flickering their own Muldrifter. But this player doesn't do that. All right, attack with all creatures. 6. Oh boy, but what a game. Like, I don't actually mind losing this one. This was a lot of fun. And that was my goal. Like, long grindy games. Yes, this was a one game match, but you know, sometimes that happens. All right. We can't afford to not attack. So everything in. That's weird. I thought they would have blocked the Seeker the way. I guess they're avoiding me being able to flash something in. Yeah, so that Spreading Seas play I did the previous turn let them bring back their Sneaky Snackers, by the way. But honestly, so I guess I shouldn't have cast it. I should have held it in hand. It wasn't worth pumping the Seeker the way. Because maybe I could have got through there had I not drawn a card. We'll see. I don't think there's any way I can win this from this position. But what a game, though. I'm going to lose to decking. All right, Dreamstalker returning land, I suppose. Yeah, Bajuka Bog. Plays Bajuka Bog. I don't have any graveyard shenanigans and shenaniganery. So I somehow need to be able to kill them in 2 turns, but I can't. Let's see what my last card is. Another Ash Barrens. Alright, well, I'll just type in GG and then concede. Alright. What a game, though. See, this I don't mind losing this. Would I have rather have won? Yes, but you know, you don't win them all. That was a fun game. As you can see, pretty tight. It could have really gone either way. The difference maker there were their sneaky snackers. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break and be back in a bit. Okay, we're back for match 3. Very keepable. I like hands that have, like, 4 land. Well, 3 lands really, but 4 lands is fine. It just makes me less worried about, not being able to cast my spells. So there is my Tranquil Cove, and we pass. Now, what are they going to do? They play a forest. No Utopia Sprawl. Spreading Sprees gets rid of Utopia Sprawl, by the way. I'm going to play an island to bluff counterspell, and then I'm going to end step Omen of the Seas. I have no idea what is happening. Suffice it to say that, but I think this Journey to Nowhere might come in handy. So let's hopefully be able to flicker that and get like a nice little 2-for-1 there. In order to do that, though, I might need a Core Skyfisher on the battlefield. So I'm probably going to Core Skyfisher this turn. There is actually an argument for Spreading Seizing one of their forests. Because of oh, there's a Flicker of Fate. So put on top. Because, they run Korean Ranger. But I'm just going to land a Core Skyfisher, I think. So that was both the cards, right? So I can cycle this Ash Barrens if I want to. I'm going to play Core Skyfisher. And I guess I will cycle for an island. I run more blue spells than I do white, but it's only slightly more. And I already have double white for this Journey Flicker of Fate thing. And I played a land, so we're all good there. Another Ichor Wellspring. I don't know at all what's happening. I'm assuming this is some type of mono green like stompy type thing. Oh no, is this Turbo Fog? Never played against Turbo Fog. So, it looks like we're going to be going after their lands heavily. And we are also going to Spreading Seas that swamp with prejudice. I'm going to grab an island here. Okay. Ooh, another Spreading Seas. That was a really good draw. So we're going to go Spreading Seas on your swamp. Okay. Draw a card. Wow. This, whatever it's called, like, whenever I have ODS on, I have a little bit of lag. Maybe I should restart my client next time I take... I'm restarting my client after this break, because I really can't be having lag in these grindy matchups. We're going to go Omen of the Seas on their end step. And we're also going to go Spreading Seas, that's Slagwood. So I know what deck this is. They just had a very awkward start. Alright. Because the reason why we're going to Spreading Seas or Slag... Oh, I really want that Chancery. And yeah, I can take a Seeker of the Way, too. This is an example of why it's kind of better to be doing the other thing first. The Cryogen Relic. Because, like, I'm just going top, because it's, like, the early stage of the game still. So we're going to go Spreading Seas on your Slagwood Bridge. I don't think they're going to like that. And then we're just going to go Azorius Chancery now. We're not going to try and... Charles, please, he says. I'm going to go I'm sorry. Right. And Alt Shift. God damn. There we go. And swing in for 2. All right. All right, there we go. And that's funny. All right. What do they have now? Do they have things they can cast? They have a Lembas. All right. And I'm gonna go Omen of the Seas. And they go Lembas. Digging for lands, I'd imagine. One top, so they draw a swamp. Can I get rid of their swamp? Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I will Omen of the Seas now. White, blue. They could have Snuff Out, but I just want to... Oh! Yes! Fantastic. They're going to love this. All right. Discard the Tranquil Cove. Island. Azorius Chancery. Spreading Seas. Okay. And then I'm just going to cast a Secret Away. All right. And there we go. That's funny. That's just good, clean magic there. All right. Now we have the Flicker effect to protect. I'm not really worried about Crypt Rats. Slightly concerned about other things. Come on, fourth Spreading Seas. You can do it. Or the Reality Acid. Pretty please. Pretty please. Pretty please. All right, Spreading Seas. I'm sorry, Omen of the Seas. Can we draw my fourth Spreading Seas or Reality Acid? Oh, please. That'd be hilarious. Come on. Let's do it. I don't know how far I'll dig for it, though, if I'm being honest. Yes! Oh, my God. Oh, this is awesome. God, I love Acid Trip. It's been so long since I've played it, too. Ah, it's just nice when it all comes up, you know, Tuesday. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Reality Acid. Okay. All right. Now, I'm not going to... or should I flicker it? I'm not going to flicker it. I'm just going to go Core Skyfisher. Return the acid. The reason why I'm not flickering it is that they can have their green sources. They could have a Pulsa Marasa, but I don't really want... I'm going to play this so I can leave open my Flicker of Fate. And attack in. And they gain some life. All right. And we can see... Can we go 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... Yes, so we can go Reality Acid plus remove 2 lands or 2 permanents if we wanted to. Okay. Sometimes you just get these when you draw your Spreading Seas early in the game. Hilarious. Okay, so this is a 3-color deck, so we actually like trying to color screw them pretty well. I imagine they have Pyroblasts. We can cut a Journey. They don't run that many creatures. We can cut a Secret Away. They have... this is a high removal matchup. Cut a Dispel. Should I cut one of my Omen of the Seas? I really don't like cutting these because you kind of need them. Secret Away. I just only run 12 creature zone. This is a high removal deck. I got to bottom an Omen of the Sea. Not bringing in my Hydroblast, so there was a pretty strong argument for doing so. I just don't... I just would rather just really heavily go after their lands. So that's what we're doing. Don't know if that's the right call or not. Might not be. Uh-oh. Another one-lander. This is keepable. Bottom an island. Done. We might be forced to discard this Reality Acid, though. And because of how I've situated the deck, we're not really all that geared well against Oh, what's the thing I'm thinking about? Like them having interaction for our reality acid things. I just really want to run that back. I maybe should board differently. I don't know. I have 3 dust to dust as well, though. I feel like going after the lands is the right call here. Um, ooh, that's another land. I'm gonna play an island, and I'm just gonna go Cryogen Relic. I wonder if I should reality acid their Slagwood Bridge next turn, or if I should just go Spreading Seas on their swamp. No, I should Spreading Seas their red mana. Or should I reality acid and go for like a double disruption the next turn? If they do that, I'm going to discard this Ash Barrens. And they're leaving open Pyro mana. Well, if they have the Pyro, they have the Pyro. Do you have the Pyro? I don't want to play Reality Acid into Pyro. They can Pyro the Spreading Seas, though. It's not all that impactful there. Oh, they Pyroblast it anyway. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to search for an island. If they go second Rats, I unfortunately will have to discard this Reality Acid. Looking like Dispel would be good too here. Maybe I should have boarded out. I should board out of the land disruption package whenever I'm on the draw. It's just so much better on the play. Alright. Notably, I'm going to be able to leave up to Fairy's Time Twist, but I don't have anything good. I don't have 2 good things to return, though. Grab an island. What's happening? Play an island. Yeah, I just don't think it's right to do that yet. I am not going to get value from flickering this core Skyfisher, but unfortunately, that's what it is. But I just want to, but I feel like I need to have something down here. Okay, we drew a land, that's good. Still, should I discard this Reality Acid? It's getting close to being very good. What do they sacrifice there? Nicker Wellspring. Forgot they had that on the battlefield. That makes me less inclined to do the Reality Acid thing. Alright, what color land do they get here? They get a mountain. So if I am going to Reality Acid, it's going to be on a basic. Alright, so now this is where I have to think. I think Reality Acid is going to be too slow at this point, so we're going to discard it. Okay. We can draw into it later. But I would much rather have Dispels at this point now, so I guess I kind of maybe not the best board. Alright. Play Cryogen Relic. Let's see if they have... Yeah, there's Pyro. I think maybe I was too greedy with my things. And you know what? I am going to let them remove it if they have removal. I just really want to get this Cryo down. Okay, there we go. Faster, and I can't be leaving up the flicker effects, particularly when the flicker effects don't do anything. So I think oh my god. Flicker of Fate or Teferi's Time Twist? Teferi's Time Twist. So I like the Spreading Sea still. I think I'm going to have to change... I just don't know if I should change how I board or not. So we have Flicker of Fate Journey. We're not quite out of it, but like our opponent is like, doing some things here. This can block one of the Writhing Crystal Eye. Okay. They have 1 card in hand. They don't have any flashback stuff, so we're doing... It could be worse, is what I'm saying. So, and now we get to leave open the Flicker of Fate as well, which is good. So there's my Dreamstalker. I'm going to return the Relic. There's a Journey. I'm going to hold the Journey still, because I would like to get the Flicker off with it. And this also lets me... flicker a... I guess I should return to plains there, eh? And this also lets me flicker the... hold open and flicker a fate for to protect a creature if need be. Although I'm not sure if I would actually even want to in this situation. I think I would, actually, because I can always return a creature so I don't lose a flicker effect. But now, because they have a second Writhing Chrysalis, I don't think that's going to be the case. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'll just take however much damage they're going to give me here. Hopefully it's only 4. So it is only 4. So that's good. So I can get both the Chrysalis now. I'll play a Radiant Fountain. Okay. And I'll turn off auto yields. I always do this just in case. I don't know if I should, though. Journey to Nowhere. Target your Writhing Chrysalis. Flicker my Journey to Nowhere. Okay. And target your other Writhing Chrysalis. Okay. And then Cryogen Relic. Okay. There's a Core Skyfish there. That was a good draw. I don't want to attack in. So now I'm down to 10. So first thing, I'm going to cycle this Ash Barrens for an island. Grab an island. Play the island. And I'm going to consider blocking that refurb next turn. But the problem is they have, oh, what's it called? Effects, you know? Like Blood Fountain. Okay, that was good. Play another Cryogen. Looks like they're considering Pyroblasting this. Omen of the Seas. I'm going to tap out here. I know it's like not the best, but I don't want them to have another Pyroblast. And like tapping out gives them like better opportunity to do that. Okay, Scry 2. There's another Journey. I actually like both of these things. So I guess I'm going to go put on top and put on top and draw. Problem is if they blow up my Omen of the Sea, it's not as good. I think I almost need... Do I need to trade with this refurb now? I can't be taking 3 every turn. I think I have to. There's a Blood Fountain. I'm not going to. I'll go down to 7. Oh, are they making this thing a huge Hydra? Looks like it. No, they're not. If they did, we could get it, but it would cost us discarding a card, because we can journey whatever they put it on, bring back the journey the Hydra. So they're going to swing in, put me down to 7. So attack and attack. I wonder if they have the ninja. Why didn't I block a spawn? I should have blocked a spawn. That was weird. Alright, well, I should have blocked a spawn, but whatever. Didn't really matter. So now I'm going to go this, Dreamstalker. Okay. I'm going to return the Omen of the Seas. I'm going to play the Omen of the Seas. Nice. I actually think I want this Kabira Crossroads. Or do I? 7 life. I don't. Hopefully I'll draw some life gain another time. Alright. Put on top. Another way, rather. Okay. Court Skyfisher. Return Omen of the Seas. Journey to Nowhere. Targeting your buffed refurb. Swing in for 3. And I'll put a stop on my upkeep as well. We have to hope they kind of like brick for a little bit, but looks like they did. Oh, they hit a Lembas, so this is a redraw. It could have been worse though. Let's see if they draw off the redraw. Now, do I want to take 2? Because if they go 1, 2, they get both my things. I take the 2 here. Oh, and they get it anyway. That's not good for me. I can take this stop off my upkeep now. Great. It stays at 2/2. That's good for me. Here's a Flicker of Fate. I'll block it this time. And I'll just discard the Flicker of Fate so they don't draw a card. Or maybe I should have attacked. I don't know. It's hard. Well, I'll Flicker it. Flicker of Fate. Target my Core Skyfisher. Return Radiant Fountain. F6 and see what they do. I'm going to take it again, go down to 3. You have enough mana that I think they could kill with a Hydra regardless. I don't think they run things. I can't block because it'll give them another refurb. There we go. Okay. I'll gain 2 life. And I'll swing in for 4. I'm going to block them now. I don't mind discarding this Reality Acid. I guess I should have swung in last time. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. There's a Writhing Chrysalis. So now do I want to block that refurb? They only have that available, so they can only cast 1, so I think I do. Alright. They tapped enough black that I will block. Because they would need to, they can only cast 1 of them this turn. I can keep my Reality Acid. It also means that, oh, they have another swamp. Where did that come from? Oh, they're holding it. Alright. F6. I guess I should have held that Plains. Oh well. Anyway, we're just going to F6. They can't get through with their Chrysalis yet, and maybe we can even up the clock. Cryogen Relic? Oh, did you draw a Pyro? No. Sure, I'll play a Tranquil Cove. So we're just trying to like even up the clock a little bit here by getting some F6 value. All right. Cryogen Relic. Sure, Spreading Seas, your... I guess your swamp. It doesn't really matter. I guess I could have Spreading Seas my own land, but that doesn't really matter either. And Core Skyfisher. Return the Cryogen Relic. We're trying to dig for another journey here, or some way of dealing with that Writhing Chrysalis. Return Cryo. Play Cryo. Play Seeker. And F6. Oh, I guess they run Weather the Storm. I wonder if they kept that in against me. We're going to dust their Ichor Wellsprings, I guess. Oh, well, they get my dust to dust. Actually, we would have dusted their these things. That makes more sense. And I'm guessing they're going to return both of these and then draw 2 cards. Oh, just 1 card. Okay. I think I'd rather have the Radiant Fountain. 6. They can draw another card. I think I'm probably losing this game, but so part of me wonders if I should just concede, but another part of me wants their clock to be lower, and I think I can do it with like under 10 minutes. So I was considering on F6ing there, which I should probably do as soon as they attack. Oh boy. I'm still just going to let them, burn some more clock. I think we're almost definitely out of it now, so, but that's fine. We'll just let them burn clock. They're also at 11 cards in library, so there's a chance maybe we could deck them. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll make it so that we both have low amounts of time. And a makeshift munitions, nice. So we're dead next turn, but... Alright, let's just go this. Cryogen Relic on your this. Always yield. Always yield. Okay. And then I have to block here because, reasons. Block. Okay, because I can't take any more damage, and I don't think this game's about, about me dealing them damage anymore. I think it's about evening out the clock a little bit. Alright, 6. Okay, this, white. Dust to dust, targeting this, and I guess, this. Triggers the Seeker. Always yield. Always yield. A Fanatical. Okay. Zorius. 6. Return. Pass. Pass the turn again. So we're hoping that somehow they deck. I don't think that's going to... Oh, yeah, that's right. They have a makeshift mission. So I am just dead. They have 8... I believe they have 8 things they can sacrifice, but I'm going to make them do it. Let's see. They go munitions again. Yeah, they're just going to munitions me out. It'll take them probably about half... Maybe not half a minute. We'll see. I think they'll be down to about 12 minutes on clock. I mean, they already are. I'm hoping that, like, it takes them long enough, though. That, like, maybe they get to, like, 11:59. Doesn't look like it, though. Okay, begin sideboarding. So far, this has been a good league. I don't know how I feel about Reality Acid anymore. I think it was great game 1, but game 2 it felt kind of bad. So we're going to bring in some Dispel, not Hydro, because we also want to like stop them from drawing cards. We're leaving in the Spreading Seas, though, and we're going to have this Dust to Dust as well. Instead of the, instead basically, 3 Journey seems fine. Oh, wait. Is 3 Journey fine if I don't have Reality Acid? The answer is no. So we are going to cut 1 Seeker. They don't have that much removal. Or is it the Teferi's Time Twist? I'll take out a Time Twist, and I'm going to bring in another Omen of the Seas. Alright. That sounds good. That seems fine. I'm taking out the Time Twist because we just have the Journeys now really to work with it. Okay, yes. And also the protection spells. Oh no, am I lagging? Yes, I am. So this is alright. I'll keep it. They probably have duress effects. So I don't think this Dust to Dust is going to like last, or this Omen of the Sea, but we might be able to get the Omen of the Sea down on turn 2. We'll see. Radiant Fountain. 6. Bajuka Bog. 6. And I am lagging, so I really should have restarted my client at some point. I have 10 minutes to win. Maybe I can do it. They might have brought in their Weather the Storms, because this is a time issue. I don't know if I want a second Journey quite yet. Put on bottom. Put on top, because I can shuffle my library. I do want a flicker effect, though. There's Lembas. I could play the Seeker now and just let it die. If they have the Doomblade. I think I'll just go Ash Barrens. Basic land cycling. Grab a Plains. Zorius Chancery. Return the Radiant Fountain. Our opponent is probably... Yeah, so there's their red mana. And there's that. So I'm going to dust them and get rid of their Lembas as well. No, I won't, because they have the instant speed sack thing, so that's not very good. I'm going to wait till a more opportune time. I do want to get rid of this Blood Fountain, though, if I can. If they have the... Okay, they don't. So instead, I'm just going to play this... Yeah, I'm just going to play Tapland. I'm going to go Omen of the Sea. I like both of these. Put on top. Put on top. Play Radiant Fountain. I'm trying to get this all, like, down through a, whatever it's called. And yes, they have discard effects, but if they have them, they have them. Like, it's not something we could be all that concerned about. So now they just have red available. So I'm going to get rid of their artifact land and their blood fountain. Plains. White. White. Dust to dust, your Dross Fire Bridge, and your blood fountain. I'm not going to play Dreamstalker into open red mana yet. In the future I will. Okay, they duress me, that's fine. I guess they can take the journey or a flicker. Take the journey. And they tap out of the red mana, so that's good for me. And they play a green land. So here, you know what? Maybe I should have left in the artifact distraction, because what am I doing for battery power? Not good. Uh-oh. Because, yeah, anyway. Core Skyfisher, I'm going to have to move and bring my charger over, apparently. Return the Cryogen Relic. Okay. Do I want to leave Flicker up? Do I want to leave double Flicker up? I can't leave double Flicker up. So we'll leave open one Flicker effect. Pass the turn. And there we go. I'm imagining they're going to go for their, what's it called? But if they sacrifice it to make it big, I can flicker it and then just remove all the +1 counters from it. But I kind of want to use that to kill it. But it's not a bad idea to do it for another reason. So what am I doing? Oh, that's right. I'm going this. Basic land cycling. Grabbing an island. Untapping. Playing island. Playing Spreading Seas on your Slagwood Bridge. Okay. And now I'm just going to play as Seeker of the Way. Okay. Now I will pass the turn to back over to them. I do need to start trying to win pretty quickly, though. And also, I need to charge my laptop. It's about to die. All right, so we're moving over here. Hopefully the audio quality is still going to be working. Okay, so here we are. And plug that in. You have 7 minutes and 10 seconds to try to win this game. We have a bit of a lag, so this is going to be a bit of an issue. But we'll see what we're doing. They Pyroblast that. Well, if that's good enough to Pyroblast, it's good enough to Flicker. All right, there we go. Oh, that's funny. All right, yeah, see, that's what I love about the Flicker of Fate thing. It's just so versatile. Okay. Spreading Seas onto your Slagwood Bridge. Oh, and I drew the Dispel for protection as well. Nice. That's good. So now I'm not going to Ash Barrens at the end step. Or now I will, actually, if they, let's see what they do here. Okay. Dross Fire Bridge. And they have another, well, I mean, it doesn't really help them that much. They can make me discard here. So I'm going to cycle, no, I can't. Because I want to leave protection, like my Dispel open, so I cannot cycle this Ash Barrens. Now I might be able to? No, I still can't. So what is the plan this game? The plan is to make this Seeker of the Way large enough that it can get through that thing, which means I'm going to need to just play this Ash Barrens, unfortunately. Okay. So, maybe not. So I'm going to go this Cryogen Relic. Okay. God, I'm so low on time. I need to get better. Okay, so do I play? I think I want to get them lower on whatever mana anyway, so I'll also do this here. Okay. Maybe that should have been their mountain, but I think it's fine. And I'll play another Relic. Okay, there we go. So now we can get through a Writhing Chrysalis. Okay. They're just going to block and sack their Eldrazi spawn, but that's fine. Okay. Do I want to dispel this? I think I do. Dispel. Okay. Considering saving that for a card draw spell, but they have so many card draw spells. I'd rather make them use their removal. Okie dokie. So next turn... Okay, so they have the Pyro. I'm surprised they tapped for red mana there. Now they can go grab their green mana. Okay, that makes sense. And do they kill my Seeker of the Way is a question. I really just don't want to use this Flicker to remove 2/1 counters. And they sack. Okay. 8 cards in hand. Oh, that was a good draw. All right, so we can go... Do we attack first? Right, so... Oh, here's what we do. This, blue, Dreamstalker. I'm going to show you that play I told you about before. Dreamstalker, return Cryogen Relic. Turn off auto yields. Then blue, white, Journey to Nowhere using the generic mana. Okay. And then, come on. Always yield. Always yield. Okay. Target their Writhing Chrysalis. Now I can go Flicker. Targeting the Journey. Okay. 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 Okay, targeting my own Dreamstalker. Okay. 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 Play Cryogen Relic. Prowess triggers. Okay. Draw a card for turn. Play a Tranquil Cove. Gain a life. And swing through for 7. Alright, there we go. Oh boy. I guess I gotta, like, figure some way of playing this faster. Maybe I should get a mouse set up or something. They duress. Nothing here to see. And that's why I didn't bounce it back that turn. Why I waited. Because of their duress eyes. Now, so we have option to just pick up this Journey and then recast it. So that's why I did that. It also means I get to draw a card with it. So they do this. Do they have any creatures in the graveyard to return? No. They do that. They're going to kill my Seeker, I imagine. No, they do this. They can kill my Seeker, but they need to tap out here. And they do. So I'd like to kill that Makeshift Munitions, but I have no way of doing it. But that's fine. So I'm going to go this blue Dreamstalker. Okay. Return Cryo. Oh, no, that was a mistake. I should return the journey. No, actually, I'm leaving the Journey. Because I want to... that's right. I'm leaving the Journey on the table because I want to not have it in hand. Okay, this... Seeker of the Way. Radiant Fountain. Okay. Always yield. Okay. 2. I can play the Omen of the Sea in response to, I guess, the first Makeshift Munitions trigger to make them do it more than once. More than twice, rather. There's another one of those. Okay. Always yield. Okay. Another one, okay. That's a problem. I need to draw into another flicker effect now. Alright, so I can go this, blue, actually, undo, okay. Okay. This. Come on, discard. I clicked it already. Oh man, this it's bad. Alright, now then, okay. Untap. There's a flicker of fate, so I can do this. Journey. So I need to draw a way of getting that back. If I flicker of fate the journey and stack it correctly, that will work. So I need to do that. But I have to stack it correctly, and I don't know if I can do that. Alright. Put on the bottom. Put on the bottom. There's another journey, so I don't need to worry about it. I am going to try and stack it correctly anyway, because it is the right thing to do. Flicker. Target my journey. So, first to click, last to resolve. Alright. I am going to lose this time. Yeah, I thought I had played it enough to play this fast enough and also record, but I might not have. But this is fine. I'm still having fun. Alright. So I want to return this first. So I click this one first. Choose target creature. This one. Okay. Okay. And return the journey. God, this is sweet. Now I have two journeys. Two journeys. Oh man, that's so many triggers. Always yield. Always yield. Okay. Then I'll go journey again. Okay. Okay. That was a really sweet flicker effect, though. That's sweet. All right, grab that. Unfortunately, we're going to time. It is what it is. Really grindy games, you know. Oh, and he sacrifices it anyway. He shouldn't do that because he runs the oof. But I mean, it's not like it's going to matter anyway, to be fair. That. And because there is absolutely no way I'm going to be... I don't... Well, he's one card in hand. If I just F6 from that here on out, maybe I get there. All right, attack all out. 5, 6, your turn. Oh, that's why he sacrificed them, so he could return them with... Okay, that makes sense. All right. There's another one. Yeah, we're not winning this. They've just gummed up the field so much. Oh, that's sad. Sad times for me. But I can go... Alright, so now I gotta think here. Which I don't have time to do. I can go Journey to Nowhere again. Trigger this. Okay. Target your this. Okay. Dreamstalker. Okay. Return. I'm just gonna let the clock run down. Okay. Always yield. Too many triggers. It's one of the reasons why I don't play this deck. I don't play fast enough to be able to play this style of like trigger type stuff. Anyway, I'm just gonna type GGs in the chat here while I just continue to draw a card. All right, and this. I wonder if I should have brought in my Holy Lights. That would have been a way of dealing with their token nonsense. All right, white and white. Dust to dust here, and I guess here. Russ. Okay. And that was the third game. We timed again, unfortunately. But hey, still really fun game. So I'm actually so far this has been a really this has been what I wanted. Uh, Deck's been working great. I just need to be faster at piloting it, which I can work on. All right, see you for match 4. Okay, here we are for match 4. I kind of forgot to record. Um, Not the best record right now, but I think we're like I don't remember what our record is. This is match 4, so we're 1-2 right now. But those 2 losses were to time, so I mean that might be on me. Oh no. So this is FAMs. The problem with me just going like spreading seas or planes is that they run the other thing. So what we need to do is we need to get this down now, or yeah, this is a pretty bad matchup. This is one of the matchups. This matchup is one of the reasons why I stopped playing the deck, uh, purely because of the like you can win, particularly against if you can like if they play like their Karoo land and do spreading season and stuff to slow them down, but like it's just so hard, you know. So there's that. I can reality acid, but they can just flicker. Like this is a big problem for me. So I'm gonna go spreading seas on your planes. Draw a card. Play the Tranquil Cove. Oh well. I mean, your acid trip is like then there now they have the Chanceries. That's like really not good for me. That's the card they would have returned anyway. I was hoping they would play that, but they didn't. Now they snap. No, they just let it go. I'm tempted just to concede and move on because these games have been very long and I don't have much time to get this thing recorded together today. In fact, I might maybe just do like a 3-thing video here. Yeah, maybe. I think this might be the last one for today's video, or maybe I'll just do the 3. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just play the Seeker of the Way and pass a turn, leaving open Flicker of Fate. Okay. Another Murmuring Mystic. I'm about ready to concede here. We might be able to get them with the mana here. So if they have interaction, we're in trouble. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to go blue and Reality Acid on your Chancery. And we have to hope they don't have like any form of counter magic. Alright. Now we'll attempt to flicker it. Or do we attempt to flicker it. Alright. Flicker. Let's see if they have the counter spell or the flicker effect themselves. They might just have the flicker effect themselves. In which case, maybe I should have just held on to the Flicker of Fate to at the very least make them use 2 of it. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna concede here, move on to game 2. I could have kept trying, but like I'm on a tight schedule here, so we're not going to. And I'll bring in, yeah. I mean, I just don't have the time to finish this league. So so unfortunately, we're not going to have a full league this video. There's just no time. There's just no time. This deck takes forever to play. We need to leave in like a lot of our stuff. What do I cut here? I guess it's 2 Seeker of the Way, 1 journey. Yeah, 1 journey. God damn it! I don't know what to cut. I guess we cut the relics. We don't 1 relic. Do I just go full control here? Or as... Cut the journey. Bring in another Seeker. Try it this way. No idea if that's right. Probably not, but I mean, I'm on my IRL clock now, so yeah. I'm just gonna lead on the Tranquil Cove because it gives me most options, the most options. And depending on what they do, like they're just probably gonna hold their Chancery. I kind of regret showing them that Spreading Seas because I can't really cast Spreading Seas until I can get it on a Chancery. Or I can play a Radiant Fountain, put it on my own land, just a cantrip. That's what we'll do. Alright. Then we'll go Core Skyfisher next turn, pick up the Spreading Seas. Not looking good, though. This is not very powerful. Core Skyfisher. They can counterspell this, that's fine. Prohibit, that's fine. I'll play Kabira Crossroads. I think it was still right to lead on that rather than the Dreamstalker. Although, I guess I would have rather have lost a Dreamstalker there than a Core Skyfisher. Play a Plains. And a Chancery. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the Acid Trip. The Spreading Seas. And then go after their Chancery now. I guess, yeah, this is a nice thing about this deck. You can get people. So I'm going to play this island. Then I'm going to go Island, Plains, Core Skyfisher. I'm going to return the Spreading Seas. I'm going to go white, blue, Spreading Seas or Chancery. So that should help slow them down a little bit. It's like we took them down 2 land drops. Alright, and what do they do now? Unfortunately, we have like we don't have any actual card draw here beyond this like Spreading Seas. Alright, so Core Skyfisher. Okay. Bring back Spreading Seas. And by the way, if they had left mana open, I couldn't even do this. Because I can't afford to have that thing ever be an actual land. There we go. We drew into another thing to return. So that was good. We play the Plains, we attack, and then we yield to the next end step. Now, of course, they could flicker the Chancery to get it free, but they'll have to pick up another land. So they'll be like them missing a land drop this turn, and they would need to discard. So we're like slowing them down a little bit. But if they just play a wall, that's going to be bad for me. And they could also have the what's it called, Thraben Charm, or some other form of removal. So I'm going to play that. Okay. Play Island. On their end step, I'm going to cycle this Ash Barrens and play an Omen of the Sea. I'll just get him for 4. If they snap a Core Skyfisher, I don't think I respond with the Omen of the Sea. I'm going to go Omen of the Sea now. Well, actually, cycle Ash Barrens first. Grab myself an Island, Plains, Omen of the Sea. Scry 2. Cryogen Relic and Omen of the Sea. Sure, I'll take both of these. Put on top, and put on top, draw. And I'm going to go another Omen of the Sea. Don't want this Radiant Fountain, put it on the bottom. Cryogen Relic put on top. If I go fast enough, maybe I can finish this. Let's see. Maybe I can finish the league. I really want to finish the league. We'll see. Alright. And they Ephemerate. So they're drawing a lot of cards here. Actually, they've been keeping up with our card draw, I think, pretty well. And Seagate Oracle digs deeper than Omen of the Seas as well. And they just did that 3 times. And now they have their wall. No, Last Breath. What are they Last Breath? The Core Skyfisher. I'm fine with that. As long as it's not their wall. So I'm going to go Cryogen Relic. I'm going to try and resolve this Relic of Progenitus. I value it really highly now. Play Island. Go Plains Island. Core Skyfisher. Let's see if this draws out a counterspell. It doesn't. Okay. Turn the Cryogen Relic. Play the Relic of Progenitus. Let's see if this draws out the counter magic now. They've been holding counter magic. They have been. Okay. Negate. Alright. I'll just swing in for 2. We have the Flicker of Fate, so we can flicker a Core Skyfisher if they go for a snap. I feel like I should have 3 relics in there. I don't think I boarded quite right, but I just don't know what to take out. Oh, that's right, it was Omen of the Seas. You just kind of need those types of things. Like 1 Omen of the Sea. Did I already cut an Omen of the Sea? Okay, so they get Archaeomancer Ephemerate, so that's unfortunate. Okay, I really kind of need to hit a journey there, so I was considering flickering my thing, but I also went down on journeys. Alright. Okay, but we do have double flicker up now, so that makes me feel a little better at least. So, but we're going to have to, like, draw into the removal here. We could flicker this so that they don't get it back. No, that's just a waste. I'll let them do this, and I'll just try and deal with the Archaeomancer the old-fashioned way. They get back Ephemerate. Yeah, plus they had another Ephemerate in the graveyard as well. So yeah, so that wouldn't have made any sense. And they get back an Ephemerate. Now they have 2 Ephemerates, but they only have 1 Plains. Okay, they get him for 1. They go Preordain. What do they do now? You go 1, 2, that's 2 mana. If they try and flicker their snap, eh? Sure. Yeah, correctly, they don't want to snap my own creature here. Just untap, eh? Okay. Tap one of these for a Dreamstalker. Let's see what they do here. Okay. I want to leave open 6 mana. Return a Cryogen Relic. I'm not going to play the Cove yet. I'm going to swing in for 4. Play a Tranquil Cove. Can't play the Relic yet because they can just bring back a negate. So we're just going to hold open max protection on our core Skyfishers. Yep, that's fine. Now they get back, what, a snap or a negate? Negate. Well, they're going to need a lot of those. We're hoping to tap them out and then resolve a Relic that we can also exile, which I don't know if we can do. So one of the reasons why I'm not doing the flickering thing is it's like really bad value, and also, oh, so they have that. That's fine. Spreading Seas has already done its work, but now they can have double Ephemerate online. So that's fine. But, like, I don't think I can really fight them on their land so much anymore. Snap. We will Ephemerate. Sorry, Flicker of Fate. So when they don't have their wall, it's a much closer matchup. Alright, we will Flicker of Fate again. And we will Flicker of Fate again. Return the Cryogen Relic, and I believe that's game. Okay. And I'll just hit swing in. Alright. So now we move on to game 3. It's 11:03. Oh, yeah. Okay. I need another relic. And I want another journey. 4 journeys is probably too much, though. Do I want Reality Acid? Do I think it's just not going to get there? I have 2 Seeker, which I think is right. I have 2 cards I need to cut. I think it has to be Teferi's Time Twist. One Teferi's Time Twist. And I'm actually going to cut 1 of my Reality Acids. Because I can't really... You need the Time Twist and the Reality Acid type things. Right, we'll try this configuration. Maybe I just should go down on the Reality Acid entirely, but if you can get them on Reality Acid, it's so easy to win. So I don't know. It's very difficult, this matchup. It's also, like, if they get, like, a good start, like, they'll just completely overpower me as well. So I need to be careful. This is pretty decent. Don't really want to get... Alright, so I have a lot of these. I'm going to keep this double Spreading Seas. That can be really good. I'll bottom the plains and hope to hit more lands. I mean, I should. I run 22. Play a Tranquil Cove. Pass a turn. If they don't give a white source, and if this is just plains, and I don't even think I bother. No, it's Contaminated Landscape. So they're not letting me get my thing off, eh? Right, well then I'll just play this Radiant Fountain. And I'll yield till next end step. Okay. I won't play into even the basic one island here, although that is what I would like to play around, because I would rather resolve this Cryogen Relic than this Omen of the Sea. Alright, well, let's see here. Maybe they have Spell Pierce and or like a Null and Negate here. That would be very bad for me. I'm going to keep the Reality Acid here. That could be very good. I'm going to play the island. I'm going to play one of these Spreading Seas. They can counter this. That's fine. Negate. That's fine. I guess I will get a plains here, so I can have double blue and double white. I need to hit a journey, though, and I only have 3. Alright, we have to dig for journey here. Yeah, put on bottom. Put on bottom. Luckily, those are cards I would have bottomed anyway. Unfortunately, we missed. So we can just go Spreading Seas on your plains. Draw a card and hope to get it later. Or try to get it later. At least this puts them off of Ephemerate, but they can just Ghostly Flicker the plains. But it looks like they don't have the Ghostly Flicker. I'm going to play the Cryo Relic. Let's see if they counter this. They do, that's fine. Play the Tranquil Cove. I'll play a Dream Stalker, and we'll see if they counter this. Turn the Omen of the Sea. I know they have Negate, so they've used it. Let's see if they're able to get white mana this turn. Put a stop on my upkeep. What is happening? They go Meeting in Mind, so this gives me an opportunity to attempt to kill this Archaeomancer. I can go Reality Acid, Core Skyfisher. So now I no longer need to stop on my upkeep. I'm going to do that even into 1 mana. Play Island. Reality Acid your Archaeomancer. White, white, Core Skyfisher. And I'll return the Reality Acid. Okay. The nice thing about the cards that I bottom there is that I can actually shuffle those back in with my Ash Barrens. I think I wouldn't mind having another Cryo Relic in the deck, like being available now. All right, what's this? So Spreading Seas doing some work this game. That's good. I guess we're going to get their white source now. So should I attempt to Reality Acid it? What's this? 3 mana. Are they going to flicker? Looks like a flicker here. Why would they bother flickering now? No, it's a Muldrifter. Alright. Basic land cycling. Grab myself I have 3 plains, 4 island. I'm just going to grab another island. Alright, and F6. I'll put a stop on my upkeep. No, wait, I don't want to stop on my upkeep. Yeah, I don't, because if I draw a bounce spell, I can use Reality Acid, and I do. Alright. Alright, Reality Acid, your Glacial Floodplain. I'm going to swing in. I'm actually going to bounce Reality Acid back to my hand, because there's nothing I want to put it on. So, attack in with my creatures. Flicker of Fate, my, doesn't matter, my Dreamstalker. Return my Reality Acid. Okay, get rid of that. Island. This. Omen of the Sea. I like both of these, so put on top and put on top. That was good. Alright, their turn. Am I actually going to pull off a game against, what's it called? An Archaeomancer. What are they getting back? Their Lorien revealed? Do they have another Glacial Floodplain? No, they get back Negate. I don't think I'll Scry drag my upkeep, because I'd like to get rid of that thing. So I need 5 mana to get rid of it with the Reality Acid. So let me see here. If I go Relic, I still have 5 mana, so I can lead on the Relic then. Relic. So I might rather use a Journey. But I don't think I would, because they have, like, they can destroy the Journey. So I'll just go Reality Acid on your Archaeomancer. Then Core Skyfisher. Return the Reality Acid. Okay. I cannot let them have an active Archaeomancer. Plus, they're only returning Negates with it as well, which gives me, like, some things to do here. Alright, let's see if they finally draw their Azorius Chancery, and if they do, if I can Reality Acid it. Alright, they evoke the Muldrifter, but they can't ephemerate it because I have Spreading Seased their plains. They have 9 cards in hand, so surely they've drawn to the white mana now. There's a Chancery. Alright, so I don't even know if I want to Reality... Well, I will Reality Acid their Chancery if I do, because that's just, like, sets them back pretty far. So, let's see here. I think I will actually sack the Omen, because it only costs 2. So I need 5, 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 mana. Put me down to 4, so I actually can't. But there's a Relic. That was great. Alright. Relic of Genitus. Seeker of the Way. And I'll attack in with everything. And on their end step, I'm going to activate the Omen of the Seas in order to, what's the word I'm looking for? In order to, scry. They go another Archaeomancer, I'll exile some stuff. They're at 8, let's see what they do. They finally get their Sun somewhat ever familiar down. And another Sun something familiar. What do they do now? They go Muldrifter, okay. I know they have Negate as well. Alright, this, that. I mean, I want both of these cards. I know they have Negate, so here's what I do. We go, what do I want more? The Flicker of Fate or the Teferi's Time Twist? Teferi's Time Twist I can use to draw 2 cards. Alright, but I don't think I want that badly. Put on top. Put on top. I'm going to try and bait out a their Negate with my Reality Acid. Alright, this. Reality Acid on your Chancery. This also triggers Prowess, so yeah, they negate it. Alright, so I guess I can just go... I just want to draw 2 cards here. Actually, I'm not going to show them that I have an instant speed interaction here. Or I could force them to block. Alright, so whatever. I'm just going to attack in. Because I don't think I'll be... Yeah, because I don't think there's any way of me killing them. Okay, block there. Oh, they're blocking there anyway. Whatever. I'll still Teferi's Time Twist the Cryogen Relic. Just to draw a couple cards. Okay. There's a Flicker of Fate. Cryogen Relic comes back. There's another Reality Acid. And I'll have them exile the card from the graveyard. Not that it really matters. And then what? There's the Archaeomancer, so I need to let them target something first before I exile it. They're targeting the Negate. So they could flicker this, and then have like a Negate lock on, but I'm still going to do it. Yeah, there's the Ephemerate, so they have the Negate lock on, unfortunately. But maybe we'll be fine still. I could have waited to try and, like, get rid of some things. That was a good draw, the Dreamstalker. Let's see if they drew a snap. Yes, they did. So they snap back my thing. They have 2 Negates and an Ephemerate in exile. Dawnbringer Cleric to destroy target enchantment or gain 2 life? No, to gain 2 life. So they have 2 Negates, an Ephemerate, and exile, right? Yes. So I should make them... Alright, so here's what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3. So this is enough. They would need to use the Negate here. Archaeomancer. They have 2 Negates, right? 1 Negate. Okay. So now I can go white, blue, Core Sky Fisher. Return Cryogen Relic. Always yield. There's another Flicker of Fate. Now attack in. He has a negate in hand, and he's probably going to get the snap back, but I'm going to flicker in response to the snap. And then that will get the other negated out of his hand, and then I should be able to resolve the relic to put an end to this. Assuming that he doesn't draw well here. Alright, the Ephemerate. Getting back the snap, I'd imagine. Yeah. So they have snap, negate, and one unknown. Flicker. That was one they were targeting, right? Yes. Okay, good. So now they should negate. Oh, prohibit. So that was their draw for the turn. So they have a negate in hand. Can I get them to use it? Cryogen Relic. Okay. There's a Dispel, so that should do it. Planes. Relic of Progenitus. The Resolves. Well, I know they have a negate in hand. So I want to keep up on Flicker of Fate Dispel, which I can do if I cast a Core Sky Fisher. Oh wait, I can't because I need to keep open the other thing. Ah, whatever. It's fine. Return the cryo. Okay. Swing, swing, swing. Wait, they can just... Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Alright, swing, swing, swing. What's this? I thought they already used the snap. Oh, Destroy Evil. Okay. Dispel. Alright. Oh, I think... No, they haven't... They're not up blocks yet. They need a block here. So they block with their wall, they go to 2. I don't know if they have any outs. Turn off auto yields. Just like last time, I'm going to respond to the trigger. This happens in their upkeep, though, and they have no cards in hand, so they're not going to have anything in the graveyard. Okay. 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 Basic land cycling. Grab probably my last basic, I think. No, I have 2 more basics. Let's grab the planes. And 6. Alright, we won against FAMs. We're now 2-2, and I will finish this league. Don't know if I'll be able to get that video uploaded today, but I will finish the league. We're only one away. Right, 2-2, and the last 2 in these 2 that we lost to time. So the deck actually has been performing much better than I thought it would. This is about the record I was expecting, though. So like, you know, and the game's been great. So like, I think it's been going well so far. Anyway, I got to take a little break. I'll see and restart my client and such. I'll see you for match 5. All right, here we are for the final match of the league. We're 2-2. We managed to actually beat FAMs, which is a pretty bad matchup for us, so that felt good. If they stumble on their mana, that's how you do it, and they stumbled on their mana. And we're on to our match 5. So hopefully we can get a positive record here. Make sure I'm recording. I sure am. All right, I'll be on the play. That's always good. Please be a good hand. Decent, I'll keep it. And we only have the Spreading Seas for card draw now. By the way, this is why I love running 12 of these 2-mana, like, cantrip spells. Because, like, imagine if this was something else. This hand would be unkeepable. Like, you need those types of things. So now I need to really think, do I want to Spreading Seas that Mistfall Bridge? The answer is yes, because they might have, whatever it's called. Can they sacrifice it? Yes, they can, but then they sacrifice their land, and hopefully we can just draw into another one of our 11 remaining cantrip spells. Now, if they don't have black mana available with their next land drop, do we... oh, shit. Do I try bounce it back now? Or do they just sack it now? I really don't want to bounce that back. It looks like it's screwing them over. So I'm not going to. Just gonna play this. I don't think it's worth the card draw. He just sent me a bro in like the chat. So we are leaving that on. Yeah, we're leaving it on. Okay, so yeah. I mean, this is kind of the downside of the Spreading Seas plan for like cantripping. All right. It's Affinity. Sometimes they just like completely out-tempo us, but hopefully post board with the Dust to Dust and the whatever it's called, maybe it's better. The question is, do we need to bring in Dispel? Basic land cycling, we're going to get a Plains here. We're not going to use the Journey on that dude, even though I would like to. And now we can actually return the Spreading Seas if we want to, which I'm going to, and make him sack it. Alright, so we're going to go Core Skyfisher. Alright, we're going to return the Spreading Seas. And we're going to replay the Spreading Seas. And if they want to, they can sacrifice it. That's acceptable. They don't want to. Alright. Turns theirs. We go Cryogen Relic. Now what do? I think it's the same thing as last turn. Oh, they have the Swamp now. So what do? They sacrifice their Mistfall Bridge? No, they just play an Ichor Wellspring. And they try to play a Mirror Enforcer. Okay, they are... There's an Omen of the Seas. That was a good draw. Omen of the Seas. Can I draw another Spreading Seas, please? I can't. Put the island on the bottom. Put the Flicker of Fate on top. Draw it. Go white, go white. Go Core Skyfisher. I'm going to return the Omen of the Seas. And I actually have a lot of white in my hand, so I'm going to return the island. And I'll discard the island if they rats me. If they go for the Mirror Enforcer, I'm going to go Journey Flicker. Probably exiling my own Core Skyfisher. Nope, never mind. It's going to be exiling both their... Alright, discard the island. Gear Seeker Serpent and their Mirror Enforcer. The Gear Seeker Serpent is the one I'll exile forever. Alright. Turn off auto yields. Journey to Nowhere. Targeting your Gear Seeker Serpent. Flicker of Fate. Target Journey. Target your Mirror Enforcer. Now they could have like removal from my Core Skyfishers, but I just gotta get rid of these things. Now they can sacrifice the Mirror Enforcer, which they choose to do. And that. I wonder if they'll sacrifice their other thing too. I have no other play, so I can F6 here. I mean, now I can return the Journey if I want to, or even flicker it. Now let's get him for 4. Let's see if they bolt one. They don't. Alright. Put a stop on my upkeep, because I'm probably going to cast the Omen of the Seas regardless this turn. Another Gear Seeker Serpent. Well, we have another Journey, so we're not going to need this upkeep stop then. Okay, take off my upkeep stop. Now's a good draw. I like having untapped lands here. Always yield. Turn off auto yields. You know what? I can actually... No, I want to get both their creatures. That's right. I want to get both their creatures. Okay. Turn off auto yields. Journey to Nowhere. Journey targeting your Gear Seeker Serpent. Flicker of Fate, the Journey. And we'll try and go for the Refurbished Familiar. Grab your Refurb. They'll sacrifice the Refurb. Okay. I'll just play the Omen. We're going to probably be forced to discard one of these Dreamstalkers, unfortunately. Do I want the Seeker of the Way? I don't think I do. I don't think I want either of these. But I will top the Kabira Crossroads, because I can discard that. Why didn't I want the Seeker of the Way? I'm too low on card draw at this point. You kind of need Seeker of the Way to be like in excess of what you're already doing. There's a Mirror Enforcer. Another Gear Seeker. How many Gear Seekers is that? That's a lot, but we can exile them again anyway, so... Let's see what they're doing. They bring it back. Return, there's another Mirror Enforcer. So should I return both of these? We'll see. So I'm going to go Woman of the Sea. There's a Reality Acid that I don't think I want. Put on bottom. Put on bottom. Another Omen of the Sea. Blue. Dreamstalker. And Dreamstalker actually blocks Mirror Enforcer right now, so I'm only going to take damage from one. Return a Journey. And Journey their Gear Seeker Serpent, and we're not going to play the land again. Journey or Gear Seeker Serpent. Okay. Get him for 4. You go Thoughtcast. They've drawn so many more cards than I have, which is a problem. They're out of red mana though, so that's good for me. There's one Refurb, discard a Kabira Crossroads. Probably going to discard the Omen of the Sea to the other one, because we can just bring back an Omen with the next one. Block. Okay. Now the question is, do we trade a Court Skyfisher for a Refurb? We don't have to now. We can just... Journey. Target one of your Refurbished Familiars. Okay. Dreamstalker. Turn an Omen of the Sea. And swing in for 4. We're not going to cast the Omen yet. We're going to wait until either their end step or my upkeep. They can get back a Crowd Clan Shaman now, so they can clear the board of all of my... Oh, and another Gear Seeker Serpent. Wow, they're heavy on that stuff. Nihil Spellbomb. They crack the spell bomb. I guess they're not returning. I guess they don't want to do the Gear Seeker line. I guess they're trying to kill my Core Skyfishers, is the plan here. Alright, they tap them both down. They could also just already have a Crowd Clan Shaman in hand. They swing for 2. Okay. I'm going to cast this Omen of the Seas. I don't want either of these. Put on the bottom. Put on the bottom. I need action. It's like action, I guess. It's not really going to be getting through. Not a very good card in this matchup. I might board 2 of these out. I'm not going to double scry here. That was a good hit. Alright. Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas on your mountain. We have a Dispel now, so we're not going to play the dude. We're just going to swing in for 2, take him down to 4. Go down to whatever. Alright, so now they're at 4, so they have to kill... well, they don't have to, actually. What do they discard here? Silver Bluffs Bridge. Okay. We have our own Cryo, so we can make sure their Gear Seeker Serpent doesn't untap as well. They might have a way of gaining life too. So we are going to double block, not double block. We're going to block both their Mirror Enforcers. They're either going to cast a Krauk or they're going to return their Krauk and then wipe the Dream Stalkers. But we can't afford to take 8 here. It's also possible they have double Galblast, which looks like that is the case. But we have a Dispel. Dispel. Do they have counter magic? And it looks like that Spreading Seas might be saving our life right now. They gain 2 life. That's interesting. They must have another one. Okay, Mirror Enforcer. So we can get him down to Mirror Enforcer. So that's not good. That. What can we do here? They can make that thing unblockable. I don't think we have any outs. I'm not going to bother us. But if we did, I'd need all my mana to do it. So we can go to 6. Take them to 2. Blue. Cryogen Relic on that. Okay. Blue. To Fairy's Time Twist on our journey. Play a Seeker of the Way. And get in for 4. And we'll Time Twist a Mirror Enforcer. So we can block all their Mirror Enforcers and go down to 4, so we're still dead to Galblast, but at least we're not just dead. We could still be, though. Again, Galblast kills us here. 1, 2, 3. And I can't give this lifelink. Makeshift Munitions also kills us. I don't really want to make them use their clock. So I'm going to go to sideboarding. So it gets better post-board. And that was pretty close. That was pretty grindy. That was nice. So we want the Dust to Dusts. Secret of the Way seems pretty bad, but we do need life gain, so I think two of is fine. We want all of our journeys because of like just how beefy their board was. Reality Acid, I guess we're going to have to cut down 1. 2. Bring it out to spell. Bring in a 3rd Dispel. What is a Dispel for? It's for their card draw and their Pyros. Just run 2 Dispel. Okay, I'll run it like this. Makeshift Munitions is also somewhat of a problem, but I'll let them have that. Okay, I'll keep this. It's a serviceable hand. Probably go turn 2 Seeker. It's one of my only 2 Seekers, though, but maybe they don't have much removal. Depends if they have red land open on turn 1. I'll just play a plane so I can cycle for an island. If they do, then I'll Spreading Seas it. Grab an island. Okay. Island. Spreading Seas. So now we're just going to be holding this Secret of the Way because I'm on the Spreading Seas plan. I'm going to cut them off anything that's... well, no, I'm not. Okay, they play that. So now I am going to play the Secret of the Way. And I'll play the Chancery as well. Return the plains. Do I discard the island, though? Maybe it should have been the island. Yeah, it should have been the island. Let's see what they have here. Nothing, eh? Oh, no, they have something. Alright, so I'm going to go this. Spreading Seas or Silver Bluff Bridge. Okay. Play the plains. And I'll play a Cryogen Relic. Okay. And I'll get him for 4 and gain 4. Alright. So they currently don't have red mana. They're stuck on blue. They can play an Ichor Wellspring and hope to draw into something. I know I've cut one of my, whatever it's called. So that's fine. What's this? Oh, and one of those. So I need to draw into a journey now. So I'm going to play my other Secret of the Way. I'm going to play my Core Sky Fisher. I'm going to return my Cryogen Relic. I'm going to play a Tranquil Cove, and we are just stone cold dead to a, well, I guess not stone cold. We would take 9, but if we draw a journey, we could come back. So let's see what they do. They'll probably swing in, I imagine. If they don't, I would need to get Seeker up to a 6. Which I think I can do. Alright, now I only need to get up to a 5. What do they play here? Oh, they have a swamp. That's not good for me. Alright. Play the island. Turn off... Why am I turning off audio? It's whatever. I'm going to go blue, blue. Cryogen Relic. Always yield. Always yield. Now I'm going to move to combat. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have, because I wanted them to be... I should have played my other Cryogen Relic. Okay. Play Omen of the Sea. I guess it's not, because I can use my Flicker of Fate here. Alright, put on bottom. Put on bottom. Draw. Yeah, this is a waste of a Flicker of Fate, though. I could have done a much better job doing something else. Flicker the Omen. Okay. Hope they don't have Doomblade. I'll top. They'd sacrifice the Enforcer. That's fine. What's this? Oh, they're going to tap one of my dudes. That's fine. Alright. Can I play one of these? No, I can only land cycle them. Alright, pass the turn. We are still in trouble to a Krauk, but we'll see. So there's that. We'll discard an Ash Barrens. Another one of those. We need to draw a Journey, but we no longer have the Flicker for the Journey. Oh, they tap this too. Okay. And they play another black spell. Alright, so now we have the Teferi's Time Twist. I think I'm going to Spreading Seas here. Spreading Seas targeting here. I guess it should have been the other land, but whatever. They have so much blue mana, it doesn't really matter. Alright, that's an Omen of the Sea. So now I can go Dreamstalker. Oh, I should have waited for that. Oh well. Return Cryo. I can discard like a Cryo or an Omen or something if they have another Rats. Basic land cycling, grab an island. Play an island. I need to play more lands here. Okay. Attack with the Core Skyfisher. Another one of those. Cryo Relic. Another black mana. They have one swamp available. They swing in for 6. I take it. And on their end step, I'm going to cast an Omen of the Seas here. They tap. And what do they do here? Oh, they tap. Okay. End step, Omen of the Seas. I'm going to probably Reality Acid them. This turn, I probably should have done it the previous turn, but it's fine. Okay. So preferably we get a Flicker of Fate here. Dispel I like. So I'm going to put that on the bottom. Dispel on top, I'll draw it. I think I'm going to time again, unfortunately, because I didn't win game 1. There's a Journey, that's what we wanted. Turn off auto yields, this. Journey to Nowhere. Always yield. Always yield. Okay. Journey targeting your Gear Seeker Serpent. Teferi's Time Twist targeting the Journey. Okay. Okay. And then I can go this, Core Skyfisher, return Omen of the Seas. Then get in for 2. The Fairy's Time Twist. Targeting Refurbished Familiar. Alright, they draw a card. Oh man, 10 minutes 42 seconds. The Thought Cast. They go Ickerwell Spring. Upkeep, I guess I will cast the Omen of the Sea, because I'm going to cast it anyway. Or should I leave, or should I? No, I won't, actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to hold this Spreading Seas for a tapped red land of some kind, or any red land of any kind. It's not really worth casting into open black mana. Okay, there's one. I need to leave open this to spell. There's 2. Alright, draw a card. If they want to counter this, that's fine. I won't pay. I'll play the Ash Barrens, so I have mana, so I can leave more mana open. Although I guess I didn't really need to. Alright, and we will attack all out except with our Dreamstalkers. Okay. They knew I had this as well. So, I mean, it's not like it's really doing very much. So they get to kill one of them. Bottom both of these. Bottom. Bottom. Draw. That's alright. And they're down to 3. So that's good. So we need to protect our core Skyfishers. I'm glad I targeted the, whatever it's called. What was that? So one of them gained 2. No. This also lets me F6. They can kill one of my core Skyfishers, potentially, but I think the odds of them being able to kill my core Skyfishers are dependent on them drawing into the removal anyway. So there's a red source. We're going to Spreading Seas that. Spreading Seas. There. This might get the concession as well. Nope, they're going to make me do it. Okay. Journey. Tranquil Cove. Probably should just see if I can kill them now. So I'm going to. I have very little time left on clock. I have 8 minutes and 32 seconds, so maybe I can do it. We shall see. I gotta learn how to play this deck faster. I swear, I think I was playing it faster when I wasn't commenting. Anyway, 1 Reality Acid. Is that all I want, really? Spell seems alright. Only the 2 Seeker of the Ways? I don't know what to do here. Maybe I just want the 1 Dispel? Maybe I want Hydro instead of Dispel? Do I want 2 Reality Acid, though? I think I do, actually. They're extremely creature dense. I didn't even see Pyroblast. Oh, well, I mean, I made all the red lands blue, but whatever. They probably have Pyroblast, but I mean, so maybe that was a mistake, especially now that I'm on the draw. Oh well. So that is 2 Dust to Dust, but no mana, so we're mulliganing. Keep and hope to draw Dust, well, Dust to Dust or card draw things. This is very slow. Maybe I should have mulliganed to 5. Nice. Alright, so this is not a turn 3 Dust to Dust, unfortunately, because Tranquil Cove enters the battlefield tapped. And that's our second source of white. But if he can draw another source of white this turn, I will play it. I'll discard an island if this is something like that. Oh well. Do I want to play the Chancery? Yes, I do. Chancery. I'll return Cove. Maybe we can... Now we have 3 planes in our deck that we can draw. Discard an island. Oh, they missed a land drop. That's very good for us. We have to hope they don't have Metallic Rebuke. Do we draw a Dispel? No. Alright. No Metallic Rebuke one time. Please... Wait. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be responsible here. They are holding mana open. They've missed land drops. I'm going to wait until I have a better chance of having this Dust to Dust resolve. I value it over this Cryogen Relic as well. Alright. Court Skyfisher then. Do you pyro the Cryogen Relic? No, they do that to the, that thing. Okay. Turn the Relic. Okay. I really want them to tap that Silver Bluff Bridge. Please tap out. Yes. Alright, what is this? The Cryogen Relic. So I'm gonna get both their red. I think I'll go after their red mana because of Pyroblast specifically. You could go after their black mana because that lets them draw. But I feel like I want to get rid of like Gal Blast, Pyro, things like that. Here and here. Okay. And do I want to play a Tranquil Cove or an Azorius Chancery? I'll play the Chancery. Turn. Okay, and attack for 2. That must have been devastating, by the way. They missed 2 land drops. Okay, they have an island now, but they don't have any red mana. They can... Maybe as arguably I should have cut them off their black, but I really didn't want them. I really did not want them having red. All right, well, Spreading Seizure Volta Whispers. Wow, that resolved. Did not expect that to resolve. Cryogen Relic. Island. All right, I think we can get there. Swing in for 2. All right. End step is probably going to be Omen of the Sea. So they're locked on blue. So they can cast blue spells. There's that. I really don't actually care about the Mirror Enforcers because of how well Dreamstalkers block them. Okay. I'm going to go double Dreamstalker next turn. White, blue. Omen of the Sea. Always yield. I like both of these. I can also just exile both of them, but again, I think I'd rather save that for later. And 6. Maybe I can do something better. Just because of, like, again, these Dreamstalkers just block it. Dreamstalker, always yield. Return Cryo. Dreamstalker. Return Omen of the Sea. Play Tranquil Cove, and we have to discard something here. It's going to be one of these flicker effects. I guess the Time Twist. Okay. 2. I could. Oh, maybe I should Maybe I should get. You know what? I should have put. I'll put the Core Skyfisher down next turn. Discard Time Twist. I can't. I need to back up draw 2. I can't just get rid of those. And they draw 3 of their Seed of the Synods. That's unlucky for them. There we go. So now I can twist them. Or Flicker Flate. Oh, I can do a lot of damage here. This is gonna be nice. I'm also gonna get rid of the Refurbished Familiar here. Alright, so I have 5 odd minutes on clock. Alright. Turn off auto yields. Journey to Nowhere. Target here. Flicker of Fate. Target here. And then I can go here, targeting here. Now the question is, do I want to do it again? Yes, I do. And then, oh, they just concede. All right, so we got the 3 and 2. Nice. And our opponent didn't see if we would time, which was still a possibility there. They just got bored. All right, so yeah, definitely playable. The 2 matches we lost. Let me see if I can bring up the details here. Yeah, so we went 3 and 2. Oh, wow. That's not very nice at all. Oh, well. Someone wasn't happy. Anyway, so there we go. Just makes me laugh, really. That poor player. So I heard you like islands. Anyway, so Salty Paul. All right, so we went 3 and 2. The 2 games we lost to time. I don't know if I can actually really record all that well. I need to get a better laptop because OBS slows my computer down way too much. And I start to lag pretty early on. Really fun. Let's look at it. Let's look at the deck here. So I've been building this deck, like I said, over the course of years. Every time there's something that comes out that I like, I try it again. I was used to before what's it called came out, the Cryogen Relic. I was doing a weird split of 2 of the Hopeful Vigils, just again for the reason I said before, where you need that type of stuff. Yeah, really fun, a lot of fun. Maybe there's some better things I could be doing in the sideboard, but yeah, fun deck. Honestly, I'm surprised how easily went 3 and 2. I may be wrong on my estimation that this deck isn't very competitive. But yeah, hope you had fun watching. That was quite a marathon. All right, have a good one.